The LDR 4400 class went on a field trip to Montgomery, Alabama.
We start off the day bright and early at 5:30 in Troy. We went to Dr. Klein's house at around 6:30 and we ate with him and his wife, Miss Ann, and then from there we just toured the city of Montgomery, really. We met with some folks at Leadership Montgomery, and we also met with a retired Air Force general there at the Troy University Montgomery campus. From there we traveled to Alpha. We also went to the state capitol auditorium where we heard several state officials speak. So we were just kind of in and out of the different facets of all Montgomery life.
It was incredible. We were able to experience and to learn about people's lives in general, how they got to where they are, the failures and the successes that shaped them into who they are today, and how it is that they're using their roles right now to influence others. And that was really cool to be able to really experience at a firsthand. A lot of people don't get to do that in a classroom setting.
One of the greatest things that I saw there was we listened to Kelly Godwin, who is Dr. Hawkins' daughter. She's an assistant attorney general. She was probably one of the most passionate people in the field of her degree that I've ever seen, and she talked about, you know, what it takes to be a leader, and integrity plays such a big role in leadership.
Something that I noticed from the speakers is that each of them were very confident in what they were talking about, and I took that confidence is important.
Whenever I think of the speakers that we had, I think of the Sir Winston Churchill quote, "Never, ever, ever give up." Because especially our state auditor, Jim Ziegler, he ran for public office once, and then about 40 years later, he was finally elected after running for a slate of other offices. But it showed how persistent they were. Even the CEO of Alpha, Mr. Jimmy Parnell, he showed that he was persistent. He had shortcomings in his early experiences, and it showed that even though because of those shortfalls and because of him not getting elected to certain positions, that those set him up, those were opportunities for the future and for his future successes and everything. And it really was inspirational to me because coming to Troy, you know, a lot of things maybe didn't work out the way that I wanted them to, but at the end of the day, I couldn't imagine my college experience the same way, and I know that they couldn't imagine their leadership journey any differently if they would not have had those shortcomings that turned into opportunities.
Hard work was really that big theme, you know. Most of the people that got to where they are, it was through hard work, and it was through that dedication that they had. We got to experience a different dynamic of leadership. Obviously, you know, we have a lot of definitions of leadership. We can define leadership as the power to influence, power to motivate, etc., power to communicate, etc. But really seeing how that leadership is applied in the legal field, in the political realm, how it's applied in the business field, was really cool. Like I said, it added that dynamic that we usually wouldn't be able to see if we didn't go out and search it. And so hearing from those executives, hearing from people that manage others, that lead organizations, it was incredible to see how it is that they have done so.
A class that we go up through learning how to be a leader, perfecting on our leadership skills, because no one's a born leader.
In the leadership qualities, you know, I learned how to delegate, and I learned how to, you know, just what can I do for others? You know, how can I be a better person? And how can I be a better leader for myself? You know, how can I organize myself better to be able to, you know, go out and be what I need to be?
Leadership Development Monitor is one of the reasons why I came to Troy. I met Dr. Klein at Hobie Youth Leadership Conference back in 2010, and I was really, really inspired by the program, and I just thought it was so cool that there was an entire minor dedicated to that. And it's so great because other colleges and universities, yeah, they may have a class or two about it, but especially at Troy, it's such a big focus, and I really feel like it's really prepared me for the future after college, but I feel like it's given me a lot in addition to my Troy experience.